Hey guys, so Bree here. Y'all, this is the cutest little serving tray. It has these two little handles. They come with a couple of screws. You just screw right into the bottom and they just go in like this, all right? Now the coolest thing about this tray, y'all, is this is actually a chalkboard surface, okay? So we can redo it for like different seasons, but look how cool. Can you guys see the wood grain in there? So like if you just wanted to leave it just like that, I think it's awesome. But we're gonna put a cute little floral medallion right in the center of it. We're gonna do it in black, so it's gonna be super simple, cute, and then you can use it for any season, right? Now, my plan is I want to change this out. Oops, that's me talking, hold on. Hi. Hi Marcy, hi Enza, hi Kay. So I want to change this board out like as we go. So I'm going to do this one today that's kind of like an everyday thing. And then maybe next month I'm going to trade it out and do something with Halloween. And then I want to do something with fall, something with Christmas. But say hello when you pop on, you guys. The keyword is tray, T-R-A-Y. Go ahead and do that for me. So check it out. This is one of our newer items that came out. Well, came out back in beginning of July. It's a big design, so we're gonna pull half of it off. We're gonna take our fuzzing cloth real quick. And those of you guys popping on, just know, or those of you guys catching the replay, make sure you type in replay. I did not send out a notification this evening because it is 10 o'clock p.m. over here, okay? And I try not to send anything out after 9. But we just got back from my sister's volleyball game not too long ago, probably about like right at 9 o'clock we got here. So I just had to make sure that she ate, make sure Riley ate, make sure Robert and myself had food. So anyways, now that everybody has eaten or eating right now, Robert had a few orders to catch up on. So anyways, I was able to go live. I had all of this ready. I wanted to do it earlier, but we had a doctor's appointment today. And so I didn't get to go live like right around about lunchtime. So I was a little bummed, but it's quite all right. Yeah. So anyways, here we are. Okay, so now that I have done that, I am going to, number one, let's make sure we're doing this on the right. It's gonna be on this side. Okay. Because this side has, I would assume, this side has like a little insert. It has like a, I don't know what you want to call it, where it kind of comes through, maybe? Okay, whenever you screw it in, it's gonna be kind of flush with the bottom side, okay? So just make sure you're looking at the correct side. This side has that little hole, you see it? So that way this piece can go through there and then be flush with the board. This side does not have that, okay? It's just super flat across. So the super flat across, that is the side that we want to chalk on. We are both doing great. Doctor said the baby looks extremely healthy. We are at 13 ounces, so that's exciting. We did find out what we're having. We did. And we'll be doing something fun here pretty soon. We're gonna tell our family this weekend. We're gonna do like a fun little gender reveal with them, mainly to surprise Riley. But once I do that with my family, then I will let you guys know. So, and then we'll play like a little game too. Either we'll play a little game or just a guessing game or something. I don't know. Haven't quite thought it all through. But we'll do something so you guys can all be in it as well. Okay? All right, so I have set that up where I feel that it's centered pretty well. Now you could do it where you just do like half of the medallion. You could do that too. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do the whole thing on here as best that I can get on here, okay? I know, you have to wait, right? Okay, so we're gonna use black. Let me tilt this down just a tad bit so you guys can see. And if sometimes the words or the comments get in the way, all you have to do is just swipe it over to the side. Or I think there's like an option at the bottom where you can click the little arrow, and it might hide the comments for you. All right, so I'm using a small squeegee. All right, and I'm gonna put that on there, and I'm gonna grab a little bit more. Now, I wanna put a lot on here at one time because this is a bigger project and I don't want the paste to dry on the project while I'm doing this, okay? So, I put a little bit more. I can always wipe it off, but because there's more on it, it is easier to spread quickly. And I'm not having to go back, get more paste, come back, reapply. All right, I can just kind of work my way all the way through. And then if you have excess at the end, all you have to do is put it back in the jar. Not a big deal, but it makes it a lot easier to go through. And it just makes it a lot easier to go when you have big projects, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go back on. I'm gonna quickly scrape off that excess. And again, if you guys are just popping on, go ahead and type in the word tray. I'll send you the info for all of this stuff. And we're gonna take this one tray and we're gonna reuse it all the way through Christmas. I'll remove the pattern and then we're gonna put something else on it. So we'll take it off. First we'll like kind of design it, right? Like we'll decorate it all and then we'll remove it before we do the next one. All right, so I'm gonna work my way to the center and pull. Yo, this is so, oh, look how pretty. Look how pretty. Okay, let's set that in here. Can y'all see that? Ah, I love it. Where is my spray bottle? Did it fall? Oh, it did fall. It fell. Let's see. Doesn't it look cool? You guys, hit the heart button for me and tell me, did you get a tray? Did you get a tray already? Because if you didn't, you need to. Because you want to know what else fits on this tray for Christmas time. That's what we're going to put on it too. I really wanted to put this on there. But I was like, no, it's Christmas stuff. Do something every day. And then go back and do something for like Halloween and then just kind of change it out. But I was just wanting to jump straight to Christmas, you guys. I was like, I'm never going to take it off if I put it on. All right, so I'm gonna wipe off some of this piece real quick. I sprayed it with some water and I actually wiped off with a napkin real quick. Just cause since I'm using it in my craft room and I didn't take it to the actual sink or like the bathtub, sometimes all of that black paste, like whenever you have a lot on there, it kind of runs down and it spreads whenever you use your board erasers. So I like to just wipe off a little bit so it's not so dirty. I mean, it's still dirty, see, like, and that's with me wiping it off. But you can still wash your board erasers as well, okay? I just happen to try and save some of that stuff from time to time. So I'm gonna go back over one more time with more water and another napkin real quick. And then I'm gonna use a different board eraser because that one that I just used is a little bit too dirty. I need to go rinse it out, I really do. It just doesn't help that my water's running out in this one. All right, there we go. So again, this is just a really big transfer, you guys. But you're gonna clean one side off, flip it over, same thing, clean the back. Okay, and then we're gonna let it dry. Put the backer sheet back on it, and then while the tray is drying, I'm just cleaning this off, and then we are going to go ahead and put our handles on it. All right, I'm just kind of drying off and wiping down some of that dirty water left over on our transfer on the back side, just because I don't like the dirty water on the back. I feel like it doesn't allow the backer sheet to stick as well. So I like to clean it off as much as I can, okay? All right, so check it out. We have cleaned the transfer front and back, you guys, letting it air dry just a little bit so I can put it on the sheet. Again, type in that word. The keyword today is tray. And we're gonna put it back on our backer sheet in a second. Let's see. So this is how I put like bigger transfers back on backer sheets. All right, so I figure out what side it's going on to, okay? So make sure it goes on the shiny side, not the dull side. In the newer transfers, the back of it is a little bit of a yellow tint, so that really helps, okay? So I like to roll this up, and I like to take my fingers and place it along the edges over here. Line up my corners, line up with my fingers here. Once I get them straight, I push down on this. Make sure all the way across is good, and then I just go into the middle and press all the way across. Sometimes it works the first try. Sometimes I have to take it off and redo it. But you know what? I get super close. And if it's a little off, I'm okay with that. As long as there's no like really big air bubbles or pockets in it, you're fine. Okay? All right, so I'm going to set that aside. Let's get this over here. And it's still not quite dry just yet, so I'm just going to hit it with our little dryer, and then we're going to put on our handles. Okay? Now, if you wanted this to stay on it, if you don't want it to change, then I would highly recommend you consider maybe painting it with a top coat or spraying it down with some type of like Rust-Oleum, like a matte spray or a glossy spray, whatever you choose. Hey there, Debbie. I will let you guys know sometime this weekend. We did find out what we're having, but we won't tell you guys until this weekend. Yeah. We're gonna surprise our family first, and then we'll let you guys know. We'll do something. Hi, Terry. All right, so like I said, we're just gonna quickly dry this. And the coolest thing that I find about this tray, y'all, is that it's actually a chalkboard. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisies. All right. Here is one screw, and where might the other? Oh, there it is. Okay. I have my little baby screwdriver here. It comes with 2 handles and 2 sets of screws. Okay, so we are going to make sure it's completely dry. I see a couple of wet spots. Hold on. When you move it around in the light, you tend to see a little bit more. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna set down that real quick. Okay, I'm gonna put my 2 screws in on one end. And I'm gonna slightly screw them in. Okay, then don't throw it. Once I slightly screw them in, then I can go in and tighten them. Now remember, I do want to be able to change these out later, so I just want to be careful not to like screw them in so tight that I can't get them out. But I do also want them to be in there and then not fall off. Okay, that's one side down. Let's get this other side in. Super easy. Oh, thank you guys. We are excited. All right. All right. Let me get these last 2 screws in and I will show you guys our finished tray for today. And then, like I said, it is chalkboard, so the cool thing is we're going to remove it and we're gonna do something for Halloween. I did see the cutest design for Halloween today. I absolutely loved the way it was done. So I might do that. I might change it up a little bit, I'm not sure yet. There's quite a few things that I wanna do. All right, y'all, look at how adorable that is. What do you guys think? So it's a cute little serving tray, super simple, sits on the table. I love that it has black handles. We could spray paint the handles to be any color as well. But I love this so much. I didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I actually love it now. But this is adorable. This is so adorable. Okay, so let's say, what would we put on it? I don't even know what to put on it, but like I don't really have anything to put on it right now. I don't know, that doesn't really go with it though, it's funny. I was thinking, do I have any stuff from my new stuff that I got? Nope, don't really see anything over there either. Oh well, I'll find something. I think it'd be cute if I put like a little coffee mug on it, like a black coffee mug. I think that'd be super cute. But I love this. I love the black on it. So, alrighty guys. Well, yes, a plant would be super cute too. Yeah. Oh, here, we've got our coasters. We could do our little set of coasters, huh? Now I just need a mug. I don't have a mug in here. It's the closest thing I got to holding liquids. Okay, anyways. Well, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get going. The keyword is tray. Make sure that you guys grab one of these trays. Because honestly, I don't know if it's gonna restock or not. We've already sold out of a pattern and that's not restocking. So just if you see something, make sure you grab it. things that I do know that should be restocking would be the Cardinal if it sells out. And actually that's probably the only one I really remember being something to restock. So anyways, if you see something you like, make sure you grab it. The truck bundle, you guys, if you didn't check it out, it's over $168 of retail value, and it is only 65 bucks. Y'all, that is insane. So make sure that you grab that truck bundle if you haven't yet. I know a ton of you guys grabbed it yesterday and today. So super excited for you. I doubt that will restock. So if you don't get it, you're going to miss out on it, okay? So make sure it's just $65 and you get a ton of stuff, all right? Last thing is Wednesday. Tomorrow, you guys, is the last day to sign up for the workshop. I sure do hope that you guys join. I may grab a couple extras just in case somebody's not able to get it by tomorrow. But feel free, there is a link down below. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it back up so you guys can see it. But please be sure to sign up for our workshop. The workshop's going to be September 9th. It'll be on a Saturday in the morning. And all of the profits will be going to Maui Community Foundation. So we're gonna get together, we're gonna craft that day. Even if you already have that project or you have those items, you can always gift it to somebody else. But quite a bit of it is going to be going, more than half, pretty much half, is going to be going towards the foundation. And the other half will cover your supplies and shipping to get it to you, okay? So anyways, I sure hope you guys can join us. We are at, I think, 15 or so people for our workshop, so hopefully we'll get a few more. But other than that, y'all have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you guys sometime tomorrow, okay? All right, well, thank you. Should you use ink for coasters? No, you can use paste for coasters. The coasters are also washable. They're chalk. It's a chalkboard, so you can reuse them. I know you would kind of think about maybe, you might be worried about like the drinks taking off some of the paste. And I think it'll still be fine. We'll put it to the test. But I would not use ink. I would just use paste. And if you want to seal them, then go ahead and seal them with like some type of clear polyurethane or like a matte or a glossy clear spray, okay? Or Mod Podge, like the dishwasher safe Mod Podge. You just have to let it cure. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. All right. Well, have a good night. Thanks so much for hanging out. Make sure you grab your tray. It's so cute. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.